everyone, welcome back. It's Rachel with Living the Journal Life. I am so glad you're here for another plan with me. Today we're going to be using this super cute kit from Planner Pixie Co. It's a printable and it's just amazing. I won't have any flip throughs because I'm doing this ahead of time. And we'll talk about that. But first I want to show you sort of what I did print out because I'm not going to use much of it. I'm pretty much just going to use the full boxes because they're amazing, and I've printed it out on this sort of shiny sticker paper. And I'm going to be using this really pretty washi, but it is not the greatest quality, so I'm going to have a little bit of issues with it. Also, we're just going to ignore the shaky hands and the lumpy bumpiness. We're just in arthritis for forever. And I'm going to stop pointing it out because, that's just my life these days. I am pre-filming a bunch of videos today because, well, I've already pre-filmed a bunch of videos because I'm going to go out of town. My sister is having surgery to get some cancer removed, and they're going to have to remove a good portion of her tongue, and I want to be there with her in the hospital. So I'm going to be going to Arizona, and I just wanted to sort of get everything set up in my planners way ahead of time so that while I'm gone and leading up to the trip, everything like the decorating of the planners is done, and I'm just able to record the things that I need to record and all the things that I need to do. These date covers, I don't remember where I got them, but they don't sell these washi date covers anymore, so you wouldn't be able to get them, but I love them. They got this kind of Haunted Mansion font, and I think that is super, super cool. This is my 26th wedding anniversary. Nope, 26th dating anniversary. My wedding anniversary we always forget because we were dating for like 14 years when we got married. And so we always remember this one because we had it for so much longer than the other, and it's just easier. So this is the one we celebrate, but we have a trip coming up after I get back from seeing my sister. So we probably won't do anything spectacular, but I did want to do a little bit spooky romance, and I thought The Bride of Frankenstein was an amazing theme to celebrate my anniversary week. I've actually started using my weekly pages a little bit different than I was, and I'm going to keep up with that this week. And then the next week I'm going to change it up again. But I've just been recording the things that go along with my yearly goals. Because I use the Moxie Life system, my goals are set in pretty much every area of my life. And it's kind of cool. It's still a memory keeping sort of thing, but I can see at a glance because I use the Moxie Life markers. So they have these mild liner-esque markers, and I use them to make little hearts next to, if it's, say, something from my physical environment. I'm on my cleaning schedule. I put a little cleaning physical environment heart next to it. So I can kind of see through the colors what goals I am focusing on that week. And it actually has my goals really front of center of my brain, as well as on those days when I'm just on those weeks when I'm like, I got nothing done. I can look back and say, okay, yeah, you did. You were focusing on your health, probably your mental health, and that didn't leave room for a lot of other stuff, but there's a lot of colors here. You were focusing. So it's both a rah and also just a yay me and sort of accountability to keep my goals front and center. I've been really enjoying that for the past few weeks, and I'm going to continue to do it. It's just a little subtle change. It's not because I'm just writing down things that have specifically to do with my goals, but literally the goals are set in every area of my life. And one of the things I'm focusing on is to reduce my stress. So anything that I do that's fun is usually done with the specific purpose of reducing my stress. And so it's not changing what I'm writing down, but it is helping me focus on moving my goals forward. And as you can see, I trimmed some of these down. Some of them are still at that 1.5 inch. The sidebar Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays can handle 1.5 inches, but every other day can't. and I realized that I hadn't trimmed that one down, but it was not coming up. With the Hobonichi Cousin paper, it does not play well with many stickers, and because some of the stickers were so much longer, I was like, well, maybe I can just cheat a little bit and extend the washi, and you won't notice too much. Honestly, it's no big deal, but I did want to just extend it a little bit and have little bit a little bit more flow. Not a ton, but it does visually help in my world. So this is the week before I'm going to go see my sister. And it's just me traveling. My husband and mom and everybody is staying home with the cats and working from home as they normally do. And so it's my first solo trip in a long time, especially because I'm not, I have disabilities and I have the gout and I have all the things. So it's a little bit stressful for me to prepare to go by myself, but I'm not going to miss it. I'm going to be there with my sister because this is a big, scary moment in her life and I want to be there. And so I'm probably going to have some things to prepare for my trip. I also am going to get a hair consultation this week, just because I have some thinning hair, and there's this cool salon near me that is really good with ladies with thinning hair. So I'm going to get a consultation with them. I'm going to get a COVID booster because there is a surge going on, and I'm one of the high risk population, and I haven't gotten anything since last year. So it's been about a year, and I figure that's good to do before I travel. So it's just like, making sure I have everything I need for travel, doing a couple of appointments, celebrating my anniversary. And I did pull out some of behold, my entire leftover stash. And I thought I had some bigger ones for the sidebar, but I didn't, so I went with the Hobonichi Cousin size. So that's why the art looks really big and the stickers look a little small. It's fine. It's no big deal. And our Disney vacation is coming up after I come back from Arizona, so there's a few Disney things that I need to do, like remind my husband to send out an email for his work that he's going to be gone, my hair consult, and the anniversary. And that's the big things as of yet, but I'm sure as it gets closer to my trip, I will have things that come up and that I need to do. This is just what I've pre-planned that I definitely know needs to get done. And now I have a space where I can record everything in the future, which is really what I needed to get done, is I needed to have all of my spaces ready for the inevitable, I need to write this down somewhere. And what I love to do with those really big stickers that I showed you is use them on my daily page, like the double long box and it's like 4 full boxes in one. They are perfect sized for my daily pages. So I thought since my anniversary is on the 8th, I would use the bride and the holding hands, and then the other 2 I could put on the 8th and 9th. I'm going to jiggle this 4 boxes. I don't know what you call it. I know that's a tall box, but the one that's like 4 boxes, I go back and forth, and I'm still not sure where that one would look good, but I really like the bride, and I really like having the hands on the 8th. I'm not sure what we're going to do, so I just did a little dotted box. And of course I'm going to need to-do lists, so I got my black dot marker and made some to-do list space as well. So I'm going to waffle back and forth. It would probably look fine anywhere. Man, I even did it off camera. Before I started this, I was like, over here, over there, over here, over there. I think it's just the evidence of my stress level that I had to move that sticker 500 times. And yes, I know it is very crooked, but I cannot fix it because this is, once it touches the paper, that's it. There is no going back. So you just have to live with the wonky stuff, because that's part of using the Hobonichi Cousin. There's going to be some wonky. So I just thought this would be fun to make like a little dash line. I'm sure I will make some food, or we'll order some food, or we'll watch a movie, or I don't know, maybe we'll go over to the meadery and have a glass of mead, or who knows. We'll do something. It'll be lovely. I have enjoyed 26 years with this guy. I'm sure whatever we choose to do will be great. Probably won't be anything extravagant because we have a rather extravagant Disney trip coming up really way too quick. But I wanted to show you how I use these bigger ones in the Hobonichi Cousin because I think they look amazing on the daily page. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I appreciate every single one of you, and I will see you in the next one.